Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page, special comments. Since I try to keep it down under nitty-gritty, under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, something very important and not important to liberals, libertards, people who believe in God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT. Listeners' discretion is advised. Listeners' discretion is advised. If you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast, especially put it down below. Okay, babies, okay. And of course, I'm your friendly neighborhood Sexologist. I'm the Emerald Taylor King. But of course, I don't want my videos to be popular. So best thing to do is follow me when I do streams. Okay, sometimes. I try my best to keep making multiple accounts if I can, because there's a limitation on freedom of speech, and that's what this video is about. I'm going to give you the core reasons why we're going to have problems with the freedom of speech, because America has been infiltrated by China. Influenced? Okay. Well, let me give you the pathology before I speak, because I do my research. China has 55% of the global market right now. I was just doing some research. Check out my videos. You can probably see one of the videos. And I'm basing it off of that. Because they have tariffs on them. They probably already been thinking about this plan to strategize to monopolize upon the whole entire goddamn world. So it's up to the people to decide if you want freedom of speech or not. Because the guys who are the capitalists of the world is going to have that final say-so and a nail in the coffin. Think about it. If China is buying out all of the banks of the world, guess what's going to happen? The American dollar will be worthless. But you have to understand, America has one edge above China. Freedom of speech and press. And so, since you understand that if you want to do your own research or something, it will be snuffed out unless it's approved by the government. And the government will have the final say-so. What do you think about that? I said that in a nutshell. I think I solved all of the problems in the world. You either have a freedom of speech or a freedom of choice, or you want to believe in the communist China. It's up to you. Okay, it's up to you guys. Okay, because it's all about capitalism. And this is the real reason why they're overpopulated over there rather than in America. Oh, they're overpopulated. Why do you think they want to be overpopulated? To produce more capital. When they're overpopulated, they produce more capital. Even their people don't have a say-so in their country. People are getting kidnapped all of the time. Muslims are getting kidnapped all the time. You better watch the goddamn news over there in China. So, understand, everyone who invests in this, everyone who invests in that, and they give money, they want to trade over the dollar to China, okay, the seat is going to be a part of being a lockdown. Okay, so that's just that simple. Okay, everybody who's a part of that 55% who's influencing them, and China's influencing them, and they make it okay. Because it's not going to be America, because America is about freedom of speech, and China and America. That's the main issue with America and China: freedom of speech. Okay, freedom of speech is very important. If you check your history. All right, even you capitalists is going to suffer from that, because what happens is that when you invest even more in them and you'll be completely relying on them, that's what America's doing. But isn't America about freedom of speech and freedom of choice? Now I see some heads popping up like, hey, this is what's going on. They're sharing the news. So the good countries are sharing the news, and the bad countries are being on the hush-hush. And that's what I think happened to Donald Trump, though. I think that the Chinese has infiltrated America, not the Russians. Probably they're working together, okay? You never know. Wink, wink, okay? I don't know if Russia and China is working together. They're pretty two big powerhouses. But they don't really have that much freedom of speech and freedom of choice. But maybe they do over there in Russia. I don't know, but I know there's no freedom of speech in motherfucking China, okay? So that's not a good connection, okay? Because Russia don't understand that if they can do that, if they can actually capitalize on all of the banks, they'll capitalize on their bank eventually. Okay, that's Russia and China. This been talked about for years. The CIA been talking about this shit for years. But of course, nobody wants to listen until the capitalists understand it's gonna hit their own pockets in the long run. Okay. The capitalists ain't gonna make no more money. You're just like, well, look what's happening to Facebook. They lost $9 billion. $9 billion. Because they're being too strict on the people. And eventually, you're gonna start forcing people with these poisons and shit, like in Hitler, in Germany. Okay? Adolf Hitler will be a repeated succession, and those people who are Chinese will be more respected than everybody, even though it's a communist country. Okay, you know, I can't understand how people can invest in that shit, but they haven't done their research. Okay, what the hell is going on here? I don't goddamn know, and I don't try to get into politics too much. I'm a comedian, so if I make fun of Chinese and I go, woo, okay, I'm gonna get shot for that, okay? You know, you can talk about Negroes, okay? Niggas don't care. Oh, those Negroes, okay? You know, we could go back to racism time if you want, okay? We just, sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt. Let people say what the fuck they want to say, because it's all gonna be coming down to freedom of speech. Okay, you know, I'm like, damn, you know how much power America has with freedom of speech, and of course, you know, that diversity. The diversity is too great in America. So if you don't want any diversity in any other country, there you go. That's what you have, okay? You know, you don't want diversity, okay? The greatest country of the world. So you'll see how many people who are infiltrating America. So because we don't like Trump, okay? Like, how the hell are you going to stop him from speaking and he's the president of the United States? Oh, it's going to happen to China. Okay, it's going to happen to China. When the people gets upset enough, that whole regime will change. Trust me. When people start dying, because they're overpopulated over there, I don't know what this COVID shit, that's a scam, okay? They even said it themselves. China said it themselves. They said, if America don't overcome this fucking COVID shit, we're gonna be destroyed. You're gonna destroy yourself, okay? But I'm not saying it from my perspective. This is what I heard, okay? So I'm not saying it's true or not. I'm not saying, you know, but other than that, we are getting destroyed by the media, though. Because the media is like, yo, I said, do you know anybody with COVID? Nobody knows. Okay, you go to New York, I said, I don't know nobody with COVID. They trying to kill off the elders now. Everybody's trying to, you know, but if you look at the adverse, VAER, VAER, and the COVID on the CDC a site itself, you said there's thousands of people dying. Thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people dying. But nobody talk about the flu. Nobody talking about the goddamn flu or tuberculosis. What the hell is going on here? Nobody want to do any holistic approach, natural approaches, but I don't know, man. Y'all better watch my videos, man. All the information is in my videos, and I keep it simple for you. I even put some videos up there from another page and shit like that, so you can see the little clippings I put in there. You know, I don't try to do this for profit, you guys. I'm like Alex Jones, but I don't. It's the same thing. You know, see what happened to Alex Jones? He got cut off. Okay, you know, I'm like, damn, he didn't even say nothing wrong. I didn't say, you know, he was trying to incite war. They say the same thing about Trump. Okay, you just, oh well, that's your freedom of speech. Okay, so we already know the GOP is at. Where's the Republican GOP at? Y'all better stop this shit, this fraud. You know, if the people who got enough influence want to go to court and say, hey, check the ballots to make sure there ain't no fraudulent shit going on, and you say no, that's a China influence, okay? It's that simple, okay? You know, but other than that, I don't want to talk about politics no more. It's too easy. It's all about who controls everything and shit and who has the right to do everything. But that's what this world is about. Supply and demand, the people who got the most money and the people who have the right to say what they want to say. Okay, and other than that, the red state, and the blue state, and the United States, okay, I don't even care all that shit. I ain't got no influence at all. You know, I thought that Obama was supposed to fix and help blacks, but blacks don't really need no assistance anyway in this country. They're worth $2 trillion, okay? It's all about the capitalism. It's all about that money. And what's going to happen is going to fall on their head, too, because eventually that money ain't going to be worthless. It's going to be worthless. It's going to be worthless. That's why they got everybody out of the office. They got Trump out of the office. You see what happened? Anybody who's about the dollar is going to fall, okay? But who's going to do something about it, okay? We'll see. Same bad time, same bad channel. And I love you all, but I hate the many of you. And that's all I really got to say about that. Freedom of speech is in danger. It's even happening to me, though. It's even happening to me. Other than that, I don't really care too much. I got other shit on my plate. I got to try to get the hell out of here before something happens. I don't want to get caught up here. Peace.